What's up, y'all? This is Pat Man with Get Real, y'all. I'm here hopefully to maybe educate some of you about a game that politicians, especially liberals, love to play. Call them the word games, or playing with words. Back in the 80s and 90s, they called it mind games, but whatever you want to call it, basically what it is the art of lying without lying. Now, some politicians, some liberals are better at this than others. Obama tries to use the word games, but he ain't so good at it. So when it don't work for him, he just resorts to lying. I see where he tried to use a lot of the word games on Mitt Romney during the debates, and it just didn't work. Not saying Romney is intelligent or anything, but Romney was definitely able to pick up on Obama's word games, and when Obama couldn't get past it, he would just lie, because that's what liberals do. If they can't play the word games, then they'll just lie. But the art of lying without lying, and I will tell you, someone who is fair at it, I ain't gonna say he's good, I mean he's definitely not as good as he thinks he is, would be Piers Morgan. Now I'm just using him as an example because he's the one that is most easily to spot in the word games when you know what you're looking for. And the prime example with Piers Morgan would be his issue on gun control and the gun laws. He will tell you, see what he does, he tells you that, look at England. England made it illegal for anyone to carry guns. And so what he does, he tells you that gun violence has gone down. Gun violence has gone down. Gun violence. See, this play of words that he's using there. What he is doing, he is wanting you to believe that violence in general has gone down. But he doesn't tell you that, because that would be lying. See, what he has done is he tells you gun violence has gone down, therefore that will make your brain think that violence in general is going down. But you gotta ask yourself, why did he add in the word gun? You see, why, if he wants us to believe that violence has gone down in England, why didn't he just say violence has gone down? Because violence has not gone down since the law was made that no one can carry a gun. It has gone up. Violence in England has skyrocketed. Yes, gun violence has gone down. I believe it's less than 5%. But violence in general has gone up. Crime has gone up. The murder rate has gone up. But Piers doesn't want you to know that. See, his agenda is that he's all about, getting rid of guns. Actually, this is where he lies. He says that, I'm not about taking away your guns. I'm just about, putting more restriction on guns. Bull. He wants all our guns taken away. Alright, but anyway, going on. England, since they passed this law, has now considered to be the most violent country in the entire EU. But Piers doesn't want to tell you that. And in fact, I'd seen where someone had sit there and pointed that out to him. And what does he do? He ignores that. He ignores that fact. And then he, goes on to something else, goes on to continue to talk about guns and how they're dangerous. Gun violence has gone down, yeah, but the violence has gone up. But that's the word games he was using. Another way to pick up on it is, when they can't give you a direct answer. Oftentimes, it'll be a yes or no question. They won't answer yes or no. They'll sit there, they'll go on to this spiel, and so you tell them no, and yes or no. And they won't tell you yes or no. Or what they'll do is they will, you ask them a direct question, they won't give you a direct answer. Again, prime example was Romney and Obama at the debate. Romney sit there and was talking about how Obama did not drill for oil on any federal land, and Obama said, "That's not true, Romney." And Romney said, "Okay, how much did you do?" And Obama wouldn't answer the question. All Obama had to do is said, "I did this many," but he wouldn't do that because he didn't want to answer the question. He didn't want to look bad. So I want y'all to educate yourselves. I want you to start thinking, okay? Whenever you listen to these liberals, be it politicians like Obama, or be liberal media such as Piers Morgan, you gotta really start training your brain to think about it. It's like, okay, Piers Morgan wants us to believe that violence in England is down, so why didn't he just say violence? Why didn't he say, why is he saying gun violence? Or, why isn't Obama answering the question? It's a direct question. Why didn't he get a direct answer? Or why isn't this politician just answering yes or no? And when they do that, when they can't give you a direct answer, or when they're adding in extra words, that should be a red flag in your brain to go and do your research. And so think about this. Be it a politician, elected official, when they're playing war games like that, is that someone you really want in office? Or in the case of the liberal media such as Piers Morgan, when they're adding in extra words, is that a guy that you really want to watch? Is that a guy who you really want to get your information from? It's time to get real, y'all.